Welcome, everybody. I'm your co-host, Mike Terry. This is the NoName podcast, coming to you live from C2C Indie Radio. Thank you guys for joining us as I hit the timer. Appreciate you guys tuning in, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, however you're streaming, whether it's the app, whether it is the website. There's a lot of different ways that you can stream this podcast. YouTube at C2C Indie Radio. Go to Facebook, CTWOC Indie Radio. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. There's a lot of different places. Snapchat might not be valid. Don't search there, but you might be able to stream this podcast on very different platforms. However, there's also the website and the app. You can download the app. It's c2cindieradio.com. It's kind of funny because right before we hit the live, I noticed that my edge up wasn't correct. I noticed it looks a little light on this side, like a little, uneven, But I'm gonna just blame it on the headset. So real quick, as you guys noticed, my co-host is not with me today. He's a little under the weather. He does not have COVID. He's just taking precautions. So hopefully, if everything goes well, we may see him in sometime in the future, whether it's 1 or 2 weeks. Just gonna share right now. Take the little live feed that we got going, and I'm gonna share it to Facebook, and see if we can invite people to watch stuff like that. So I'm not ignoring you. I do have to keep in mind that we are also on the radio version of this, which is the website as well as the app. So I got to keep talking to a degree. I can't just get quiet on you. But I don't know. I'm excited today. We're gonna talk about some positive stuff, man. Basically, all the positive things that happened this year. And I want to invite people to call in. The call-in number is right there, 315-925-7262. I'm going to just say we're live right now. Live right now. And that sound is still there. Live right now. Also got the mic covers real quick. Not that I know that Mike did do a great job of keeping this place clean. Just taking a little extra precaution. Oh yeah, and today's podcast has been brought to you by Purell. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. But you got to be careful, people. Take every day. Be appreciative. Live right now, episode. I'm trying not to spend half the episode posting this, if it's possible. Episode 21. You know what? There's a call-in number right here, 315-925-7262. 7262. Usually, I guess there's not somebody else here to distract you while I'm doing this. But I'll do the best that I can. 315. And I don't know. Yeah, man. Got to freaking get out there soon. Did a little Uber recently just to make a little bit of money. I don't know. It was all right. It was a cool experience. It wasn't too bad. Freaking just getting into the swing of things is good to have like some extra money. Not go too far into a tangent right out the gate though. So you can stream this podcast a lot of different ways. Appreciate everybody. And then there's a call-in number. Call in. Wish us a happy new year. Wish us a happy new year. Let us know what's going on, what plans you have for the new year. Let us know some New Year's resolutions you wouldn't mind sharing, or some ways that you got better or you grew this year, or just positive information. We focusing on positivity today, nothing negative. So gonna keep that going. I don't know, man. One thing for sure, shout out Ken, shout out Mike. They're both here in the building. They're the guys behind the camera that make us look so good, make us able to just sit here and just talk. They do all the camera work and all that stuff, man. Big shout outs to y'all. I'll say that's definitely been a positive thing this year. Being able to meet Ken, Mike, and being able to be blessed to do this podcast along with my co-host Jaxn. And, the the support doesn't stop here at the podcast, people. They've come to a couple of my comedy shows, man, and just showed love and support. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. To be honest, y'all caught me at the right time, man. I really, really needed this, really needed this consistency to have something to do week after week that's comedy-based, that's positive, that's something that's taking a step moving forward. Definitely needed this, man. So I'm forever grateful. Shout out to the C2C Indie Radio family. I don't know, I'm just appreciative, man. That's one thing, I hate to have like a slogan for the year and stuff like that, but I think my new one is just complain less, thank God more. Just be more appreciative. It's not that I was ungrateful last year or nothing like that. It's just, sometimes you could be a little bit more appreciative. You know what I mean? Because if you're not careful, you can take things for granted. Like being able to do this. Like this junk right here, this open and closing of your hands, underrated. You might wake up one morning, you can't even lift your left arm. You just doing this for the rest of the day. Can't even lift your left arm. The whole shit numb. You got to be appreciative, people. Shit, man, I remember, I don't know. You ever, be going through pain? Like, say you got a toothache, you know what I mean? And then you you know what? I should have appreciated chewing just a little bit more. I should have appreciated it. You just start reflecting to you. That's why I try to thank God, especially when stuff is going right. I'm like, oh, wait, hold up real quick. Just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. Everything working. I got all my faculties, But yeah, man, just stay grateful. Stay grateful. You might be thinking about all the things you don't have, but try to think about the things that you do, because some people are begging for them, So, for sure, man. Take your time, man. Also, I don't know, man. I got to travel a little bit more. I know that these are trying times. Not going to talk too much about it. As people, if you don't know, this is a comedy podcast where we talk about things that are, comedy-based. It's geared towards people who are doing comedy and want some extra advice, or thinking about doing comedy, or are just starting doing comedy. So it's information. We're not the gurus or the czars of comedy, but we have been doing it for a while. So with information that we do have, we're here to share. You know what I mean? Each one teach one. So among that, we talk about things that we find funny, but usually it's nothing. We don't solely base our topics on religion or politics, stuff like that. Is each one teach one. It's positive. It's something to give you something to look forward to at the end of your week. Oh man, Jaxn might gonna be on at 1. I gotta tune in. Stuff like that. Once again, every Friday at 1 p.m. Right here on C2C Indie Radio, man. This is awesome though. Freaking holidays. We had Christmas last week. I know that was nice. I was able to actually give some gifts out, get to family as well as, friends and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I'm trying to stay on topic, man. I'm just excited. Performed in Philadelphia. I got to, not Philadelphia. It was Port Carbon, but it was still PA. You ain't going to take it from me. It was still PA. Got to see their crop of comedians, and, it's cool, man. When you go to a different venue, you see different people, different styles of comedy and stuff like that. It's encouraging, It's, you see different type of, I don't know, it's just different. And stuff like that. I remember I did buy a bag of chips from that place, and the bag was dirty. That's one thing that sticks with me. I was like, damn, how could the bag of chips, like the wrapper, how's the wrapper dirty? I don't know, man. Makes you appreciate clean shit, I don't know. I'm just going to be cleaning today. My whole thing is just trying to start the new year fresh. I'm trying to start it fresh, I might even get some new covers. I want to start it fresh. It's not funny. I'm just trying to ad-lib just to keep this show going. I've been exercising. Myself and Jaxn been hitting the gym. Took this week off, but been hitting the gym. I feel stronger. I got a couple more muscles than I had last year, which is awesome. There's one here, I think. I don't know. It's gone now, but it was here. That joint was there. It was a witness. I don't know, man. Once again, people call in. That's how you know somebody hit a wall, when they ask you to call in. They just stop talking about the topics. 315-925-7262. I don't have any money to offer you. I'm not financially stable like Jaxn. He was able to give y'all money last week. I just got goodwill. That's all I have. That, maybe some jokes, and good intentions. So if you want to call in and speak to your boy, hit the number. You got a phone. I'm sure half of you have a phone. Some of you guys are listening on Facebook Live. Some of you on Instagram. Also, if you're in, my bad, I said Instagram. I meant YouTube. If you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, throw some comments down there about some things that you're grateful for, or maybe some comedy topics that you'd like to hear brought up. Yeah, man, there's a lot of different things, man. I thought about this because Jaxn hit me up. He was like, hey, man, I want to do something where we talk about positive stuff, talk about all the positive things that happened in the year of 2021. And now I was just thinking about it, kind of like the start of 2021 to where we are now. And I'll be honest, I lost my job this past year. Not bringing down the mood, but, it's a little, in life, you got to learn how to pivot. You got to learn to adjust to certain situations and stuff like that. But I definitely see it, the benefits of it. I got to appreciate my family a little more. I got to sit down, refocus and stuff like that, refocus on comedy, spend more time, appreciate my family more. I don't know, man. I got like a nephew. He's been coming over the house, been spending more time with him, because those things matter. Those things matter, spending time with family, appreciating it, because tomorrow's not promised. You never know. So you want to, appreciate the people you have around you, especially the people who are truly there for you, man. Yeah. I'm trying not to make this about me. I'm trying to talk about other things and stuff like that, but it's how do you not do it when it's just you sitting here? Got to perform a Funny Bone. That was awesome. Funny Bone opened up, got the feature for Jen Fulwaller in Syracuse and Albany, which is awesome, man. Got to meet the new GM, Eric Tucker. Shout out Eric Tucker. Shout out Kayla Davis. Shout out Jen Fulwaller. It was a blessing, man. I got to be honest. She brought her own fans to those shows. If you've seen our other podcasts, you've probably heard us talk about that, talk about the shows. But if you haven't, she actually had her own following and stuff like that. So it was I would say half the audience was just her, people who knew her and stuff like that. And then at the end of the podcast, or not podcast, at the end of each show, I gained 5 or 10 new followers and stuff like that, which was awesome. It was all right, man, that's, got a little bit of a rub. That was pretty cool. Sometimes that happens when people enjoy your set, or, they see you, moving in the right direction. Some people just want to watch the journey, which is awesome. I don't know. There's a lot of different things that happened this year, man. Freaking, a lot of different things. Yeah, grew as a person, except the fact that sometimes you got to speak up for yourself. I've heard that you could lose friends doing that, but usually whenever you're moving in a positive direction, or you're moving upward in your life in a positive way, sometimes you look around and there's a little less people around you. I don't, but it's all about growing as a person. It's all about growing in this life. You don't want to be the same motherfucker next year. You really don't want to be the same person next year. And then that keeps happening. So at some point you gotta freaking, you gotta adjust. You gotta grow. You gotta freaking build and stuff like that, man. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. Who gives a damn? It's just wrote this stuff down. I met my cousin Diddy. Just found out that he was my cousin this year also, which was awesome. Been performing with him. He's been doing shows. What was it? He had the Nitty's Family and Friends comedy shows. I think that was last Saturday. That went well. And it's just the way we categorize it as comedians, calling it a hood crowd as far as the crowd he brings out. They enjoy the show, just like anybody else, everybody else. But it's a crowd that I've needed to get better at throughout the years. It's like I feel like white crowds, I got that. I'm not saying, I'm going to knock it out the park every time, but I'm like, if I see a white crowd, I'm like, all right, I know what jokes to do. You know what I mean? Or I know what jokes are gonna hit a little more than others. But I feel like with doing that audience, I've learned, be more relatable when it comes to hood crowds. You want to be able to give them talk about things that they can relate to, as well as things people can visualize. It makes it, I've been more successful with that than my what if jokes and stuff like that. What if I was president? Examples such as that. I did go to, went to Dunkin' Donuts today, and they said they weren't serving food. That was surprising. I'm like, damn, we might be hitting reset on this. Like, we might be, I'm trying to stay positive, and this is all positive. And I'm looking at, the stuff. Coffee? Yeah, it was only serving coffee and drinks and stuff like that. I just wanted like some hash browns, but that made me think like, damn, I'm not saying we going back to lockdown or nothing like that, but that shit don't help. That no serving food, that just don't seem optimistic. But you know what I mean? Main thing, people just, stay safe out here. Make sure you sanitize your hands. Anybody who's still pissing in the bathroom and not washing their hands, this is on you. This is on you. That's coming from me. I feel like if you, after all this, have not been encouraged to wash your hands, at least after, if not before and after, at least after you take a piss and it's on your hand, I feel like you're definitely contributing to most of this. But that's just my opinion. I don't know, man. Freaking. Yeah, talked about that. Went out to Albany this past year. I remember Albany, to my knowledge, was the first place to start bringing back open mics when we started opening up after COVID and stuff like that. Definitely one of the first places I would go to the open mic they had at the Madison Theater. It was Wednesdays. I believe it was like around 7. It's like a 2.5 hour drive for me. But I don't know. Had a lot of fun, man. Met a lot of different comedians. Shout out Juan Pantaleon. I think that's how you pronounce the last name. I probably butchered it. But shout out, man. If you're a Syracuse comedian, you know what I mean, and you're trying to branch out, I would definitely hit him up. Ask him if, what you got to do to get on the show, stuff like that, man. Talented dude. He put a show together it was a couple weeks ago, called the Fuck COVID Comedy Show. Fun to do, but I feel like we rolling the dice every time we do a show named that, just a little bit. But it was a lot of fun, man. I don't know. I like seeing the Albany comedy scene, man. It's different than what I'm used to. I think in Syracuse we get along with each other, you know what I mean, for the most part. But I see it's like Albany. It reminds me of college. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I like their positivity. They had like a party one time where it was just like, people from comedy, and they was all hanging out together. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. That's rare, man. Like, at least from what I've seen. I'm not saying other comedy scenes don't get along, but y'all hang around each other like en masse after the open mic. I'm like, that's amazing. Good for y'all, man. That's, Syracuse, I feel like we're like in the adult stage, whereas like we just freaking go our separate ways after the open mic. Hey, man, appreciate it. Glad seeing you, man. That's what's up. All right. Hey, you doing the show Friday, right? All right, cool, man. All right, cool. All right, take care. And then you don't see them for the next week. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it's different, and it's awesome. I hope y'all keep doing it. Syracuse, y'all the shit. Just to throw a little bit of positivity in there. Just a little bit. Talked about a lot of different things, man. Freaking, yep. Got a new barber, man. Shout out Jaxn. I came in here looking homely one day, and he was like, "Hey, man, got to get you a cut." Oh, is that a call? All right, at 15 minutes, they're coming to save me. Ready? Welcome to the No Name Podcast. I'm your co-host, Mike Terry. Who am I speaking to right now?
It's Boo Nitty, the one and only Boo Nitty, man.
Oh, what's going on, man?
On these shows, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my cousin Boo Nitty, new to comedy. He's doing this thing. He's got a bunch of shows going on, man. Talk to the people. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, man. I just called, see how y'all doing. Happy New Year's to everybody out there, man.
I appreciate that, man.
I want to thank everybody who came out to see me last Sunday at my show, Family and Friends Comedy Show, man. We had a good time.
Absolutely.
Me and you, we tore it up. I want to thank you for hosting. You did a great job.
Thanks, man.
You know, man, I can't wait for the next show on February 12th. You know, we're gonna tear that thing up, man. Me, you, and the fellas.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
The tickets is on sale now. You know what I mean? Couples is $45, singles $25. You pay $30 at the door.
Yeah.
You know, they got the bar. You can get the drinks at the bar. We serving food. You know what I mean? We got the raffle, the $10 raffle for the hotel room with the jacuzzi.
Yeah, that's exciting.
With the champagne in the room and all that. So, we trying to do a little something for the community, you know?
Yeah, that's the Valentine's comedy show, people. That's going to be a lot of fun. We got Yolanda Smiles from Rochester. We got Brian Eck from right here in Syracuse, Jaxn, myself, Boo Nitty. It's going to be a fun time, people. It's going to be a fun time. We'll be sending out some flyers soon and stuff like that. So RSVP if you're able to. Definitely grab those tickets, man. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun show. And I appreciate you calling in, man. How you been otherwise, though?
I've been all right, man. Just enjoying life, man. Getting ready for the New Year's, man. Getting ready to try to take this comedy thing to the next level with my boys. Just learning the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just meeting new people in the comedy circuit. And I mean, appreciate you for bringing me in and showing me around and teaching me things. Ain't nothing like having a good teacher in the game. Somebody who's been in the game, been around, know the ins and outs, give you good pointers, man. I appreciate you, man, and I love you like a brother, man.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. All this positivity, man. I'm about to blow up. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you calling in, man. No doubt, man. You've been fun to be around.
All right. Happy New Year's, man. I love you guys, man.
I love you too, bro.
I'll see you next year, man.
Absolutely, man. Be safe out here. Thanks, bro. Y'all, that's Boo Nitty, y'all. Appreciate him calling in, man. Appreciate him calling in. Halfway through, I noticed he was reading off his paper, but I appreciate him calling in, bro. I'm just messing with you, man. Messing with you, cuz. Yeah, man, have a lot of fun, dude. He's taking the comedy quickly, too. Like, some people, I'll say it like they got loaded jokes. Like, they got, like literally, like, imagine there's, like, a wall, right? Like, there's a curtain, and then they just, like, lift the curtain, and all these jokes just spill out. Like, he's one of those guys who has all the jokes just within him. He just got to write them down, and he's been doing a great job, man. He's been on it. He's been killing it at every show he's at, man. I'm very proud of that dude, man. Yeah, I already wrote that down. Man. In life, you can do better, man. You can grow, Doing this podcast, I've been watching podcasts back and stuff like that, learning what I can do better. I'm excited about, where we're headed with this. I feel like we got a great opportunity to, grow with this podcast, to bring more people in and stuff like that, as far as bring more eyes to it. I'm excited to do that. I talked about losing my job. Be honest with you, people, sometimes that just hurt right out the gate, even if you saw it coming. You like, oh, it's over. I'm grateful I was able to collect unemployment, otherwise, I don't know. I don't know, man. Would have been out here, because it sucks to be in a position where you just working to live, but it's nice when you finally get a job where you're able to save up some money. But I don't know, man. I'm excited about new ventures, man. I'm excited about like a new career that I'm pursuing with voice acting. That's gonna be fun. Like, could you imagine me freaking like doing a commercial? Like, you close your eyes. A lot of people don't wash their hands. You don't have to be one of them. Use Purell. $5 at the local Walmart. I don't know. That's not how the commercials go, but that was an ad lib. I hope you enjoyed it. Intro, call in. Yeah, people, be safe, man. Be safe. I felt like my mom should have called in by now, to be honest with you. I would have appreciated you pulling me out the fire. Just playing. Yeah, man. I don't know, big. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Appreciate you guys, man. Ken and Mike, you guys, I don't know, man. I don't want it to ever be just words, man. We truly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all get here before us. Y'all make sure everything's running, Yeah, right now I got like a mic condom on, as Jaxn would call it. Is not that, I'm sure that this is clean. I know you guys do a great job. It's just taking a little extra precaution. I don't know. This year it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, man. I've been able to freaking not even like run a comedy show, but I got to host a couple times. That was fun. So there's always like room to grow there. Got to do a couple shows and stuff like that. I think the first show I did in Syracuse was with Mike Peters. And shout out also Mike Peters. He before this podcast, did an episode of his podcast with him. That should be on Facebook also. Whether you go to my page, Mike Terry, or you go to Mike Peters page, you can find it there. I don't know, fun episode, man. Had a lot of fun. I think it's only like an hour to an hour and a half. So it's not a lengthy listen, but feel free to check that one out also. Appreciate everybody who's listening, whether you're driving, whether you're at work. Appreciate the people risking their jobs right now just to check in and see how we're doing. What else did I have? I got a new barber. Shout out Jaxn. Long story short, he saw me looking homely, and he was like, hey, I know somebody. We was talking about my barber, and no disrespect to my old barber, but like, some people you gotta catch them at the right time. You know what I mean? Between 12 and 5, that's the prime hours. You can get a good cut in those hours, but if you fuck with them at 11:30, you know what I mean? It's up to you. You're taking it at your own risk. So it's nice to, be able to get that consistent, good cut, man. Now I can't walk down that street no more after I said this. I can't walk down that street. No, but I don't know. I'm grateful, man. I got a new phone coming. I was recently getting like text messages. For those who don't know, I have an old ass phone. It's a Samsung S7 Edge. That junk cost like $800 when I bought it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to make this last at least 5 years. So I finally did that. But I recently got text messages saying, in February, your shit won't work no more. So either call this number or don't. Yep. Be able to call anybody. That was the options I had. So I had something new come in the mail. I don't have it with me just yet. I'm a little nervous about the whole transfer and all the information over. But I don't know, man. People call in. I can't be the only person. You ever have somebody call your phone and there's like a random number? And at this point, I think I might be smart to it, because what I do is I'll pick up and I just won't speak. And I just let the shit sit there, and it'll go like 10 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, and just hang up by itself. So I've done that enough to where I'll pick up the phone. I'm like, hello? Hello? Maybe like 11 seconds, and then they'll just hang up. I'm like, oh, snap. They stole my voice. They freaking did it. They stole my voice. That's what they wanted, obviously. Oh, got another caller. All right. Appreciate you calling in. Welcome to the No Name Podcast. Who am I speaking to today?
Mike Terry. It's Jesse. How are you?
Jesse? Hey, how you doing?
No, it's Jackie.
Jackie, all right. I was like, I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I appreciate you calling in, man. How you doing? I was like, I don't know, no Jesse, but all right, we're gonna work it out. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. This whole podcast. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me put my high voice down for you, so I don't sound like a guy.
No, you're good. You're good, man. We're talking about a lot of positive stuff, like the positive. What are the positive things that have happened to you this year, or ways that you've grown, or whatever? Just throw some positive stuff out there. Positive stuff that have happened in 2021. I don't mean
positive stuff. Okay, so I became a supervisor at my job in 20.
Supervisor.
Deal with people. Yep, supervise and deal with people and different attitudes, and it has helped me grow a lot. Even though I want to talk the hell out of them.
Oh yeah,
daily.
Right. Daily. Yeah,
it's helping me become a better person. They're good people. Yeah, they just need direction sometimes, and I feel like I am grown in a way that I can provide, a little bit of that for them. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. My bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I've had to learn patience with my kids, even though I'm still working on that. But it does help you in the workplace too. So.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, congrats on the new position too, man. It's
Thank you.
Yeah, trying to figure out. Yeah, try to be safe out here too. I don't know if you've been, hearing all the stuff that's going on, but yeah, I don't know. This Omicron junk is making people nervous. I had let them know I went to Dunkin' Donuts and they said they weren't serving food today. I was like, well, damn.
Oh.
So, damn, that sounds like a reverse. But
wow.
Nah, but appreciate
the Dunkin' Donuts up the street from my house. They've never reopened since
oh wow. They just got the
pandemic started. They've been closed the whole time. Yeah, doors are locked. You can't go in. Drive-throughs always busy.
Wow.
So I get it. I'm a little OCD, so I understand you with washing your hands and people just being clean, because there's some nasty people out here.
Yeah, I agree. I strongly agree with that, man. It's just, I don't know. It personally does bother me when people use the bathroom and don't wash their hands. It's like, how could you not? I don't know.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I freaking.
And then they want to stay here.
Yeah, I worked in like a health center one time, and I had to make it a habit. I had to form a habit of washing my hands after every round. So I'm in a health center and I'm touching doors and locks and all this stuff. I need to make sure that I'm safe. Otherwise, you know what I mean? You fuck around, you get a cold or sickness, and I don't know. But going off onto a tangent. But I appreciate you calling in. I hope you have a happy New Year. Do you have any big plans tonight for New Year's?
No, I got invited to a party. I'm not sure if I'm going to go. If I can't find anything to wear, I'm not going.
Okay.
Other than that, no.
That sounds solid. Sometimes it's better. You just decide, hey, look, I don't want to go. I don't have an excuse. I just don't want to go, and that's that's what it is.
Right. I am going to do, and I promise I will do more to promote you guys on social media. I kind of been slacking. I wasn't supposed to be the social media person, but I'm going to be the social media person and promote all of the podcasts. Don't do that. I'm going to promote all of the podcasts and all of the artists, and just hopefully, get the radio station, exposed a bit more. So that you guys.
We appreciate that, man. We appreciate everything that you do, man, for sure. We're gonna keep rolling, keep promoting you guys as well. We're gonna keep coming here. I don't know. Once again, my co-host is a little under the weather, but we're wishing him well, wishing him a happy New Year's as well. We appreciate you. You call in damn near every week, so we definitely appreciate you being a regular too.
I sure will. You guys, best of luck in 2022, and be safe tonight.
Thanks. You take care. That's Jackie, everybody.
Right.
Appreciate Jackie calling in, man. So that's 2 right now. That's cool. Appreciate everybody. I don't know, but also call in, people, if you have New Year's resolutions. I know people love to make those and, not follow through. I those are difficult, man. I think, what I've done is I've just tried to like set like obtainable goals and stuff like that. That's what I've found. I try not to. Like I have some comedy resolutions that I'll share with the group. Like one thing I want to do next year in 2022. I want to have like a whole new 30 minutes. Whether it's by June or whether it's by this time next year, I want to have like a whole new 30 minutes. 30 minutes of jokes, material. That nobody's heard before. But I know that's a process. You got to go through. Writing the jokes, that whole process. Yeah, man. So that's one thing, as well as just expanding the reach. I understand, everybody has their own opinion on what may happen in the future and stuff like that, with comedy, with, Omicron variant and all that stuff. But I don't know. I still want to expand the reach, man. I want to see if I can go and perform in a couple new places. I don't know if it'll be LA. I don't know if it'll be New York. I don't know, but I do want to perform and, put my flag in some other new places. That'll be pretty cool. That still sounded a little dirty. Put my flag in a couple new places, but yeah, I'm excited. Trying to stay optimistic for this year. 2022 is brand new. Give yourself another chance, people. If you felt like you had a shitty year, just give yourself a chance to make this one better. Try, if nothing else, try to start it off with a positive attitude if you can. Yeah. Freaking what else? Comedy resolutions, New Year's resolutions. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really made that many New Year's resolutions, other than just growing as a person, thanking God, being appreciative. Yeah, man. Freaking, yeah, I don't know. I apologize for the silence. It's just me right now. It's just it's just me. Usually, like, you know what I mean? When it's two people, you can, like one person starts talking when you stop, and then you don't have to see this. Like, you don't have to see the person getting their thoughts together. Is what it really is. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Went and seen Spider-Man 3 times, people. Went and seen Spider-Man. I tried to be all adult about it. Fuck it. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Went and seen Spider-Man 3 times. I did go 3 times. The hidden reason is because I kept going late. I'm going to be honest with you. The first time I missed half the movie. Second time I was like, I missed about 20 minutes. I was like, I'm getting closer. Then the third time I got there on time, but somebody else was in my seat. Like, I don't know, but that goes back to speaking up for yourself. There's a point in time where I would have seen, somebody's in my seat. Well, you know what? It's not a big deal. There's other open seats, but I'm like, nah, man, you got to at least say something. Huh? Yeah. Especially if you pre-order. Oh yeah, he ain't know you got assigned seats. So yeah, if you pre-order your ticket, they would like pull up the seat chart, and then you can pick what seat you got. Now, yeah. So I got there and I saw, like, young lady was in my seat, and I double checked to make sure. I pulled it up on my phone, and I showed it to the lady, and it was a guy next to her and stuff like that. And I kind of showed it to him. I'm like, hey, I don't mean no harm, but yeah, this is my seat right here. And then he must have been like together with her, because he was like, you mind sitting right there? And I looked over, and it was an open seat, like, within people, but it was like an open seat. And I'm like, don't budge, Mike. I'm like, I understand, but no disrespect, but I paid for the seat, I'm like, all right. And she looked at him, and he looked at her, and then another dude had looked over or whatever. He was, the lady said, well, Jim, can you move with me? Because I'm not moving by myself. And I'm like, all right. I'm thinking, I was like, hey, look, no disrespect, there's 2 seats right over there, so y'all can sit together. If, you're the guy who seems to have a problem, this the lady who's in my seat, y'all can just, move over there or whatever. But it was the lady and the guy who was not involved in the situation. They moved over, And then I sat right next to the dude. It was he was not happy about it, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. I did pay for the seat. I'm not about to sit in another seat that I didn't fight for just now. Fuck it, we gonna both be uncomfortable. But I watched the whole movie. That's the hidden part. That was Spider-Man was on point, man. It was on point. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. My brother was talking it up about I don't wanna ruin it for anybody. But I gotta get my Netflix subscription back also. But I don't know, I'm excited, man. Marvel's they're doing the damn thing, man. They got movies that people are looking forward to seeing. Yeah. No, that was just an interesting situation. I don't know. Yeah, people still sell seats, man. Still says after the movie they got up and it was like a family. He had his kids next to him. That's why he didn't move. I didn't know that, but he had his 2 kids with him. It was a fun movie, man. Right. Yeah, I paid for the seat. I'm not in the wrong.
You don't see all these damn open seats, Mike?
Right. Mike, you don't need to sit here, man. Right. Yeah, but I don't know, man. People try to get away with what they can get away with. But right. Right, man. Yeah. Fun times though, man. I heard Matrix wasn't that good. I haven't seen it, but that's what I've been hearing so far, man. Matrix wasn't that good. I don't know. I know Jaxn went to see it. Maybe when he gets back on, he can speak about that topic. But I don't know. Different movies coming out. I don't know. I'm just real appreciative for this year, man. That's the main thing I've taken away. Just be appreciative. I went through all these topics very fast. I want to point that out. Usually when you write down topics, you're like, all right, I got 5 minutes on that. I can do. Nah, these giants went through fast. These went through fast. But appreciate everybody who's still listening. Yeah, man, freaking. Yep. All right, so we just ad-libbing at this point, man. Freaking basketball. Anybody still believe in the Lakers?
My team. I'm trying to keep some hope.
Some hope? Yeah, man. I think they might trade Russell Westbrook, man. I think I've picked out the pattern. Like LeBron, he'll get his squad together at the start of the year, and then by All-Star season around that time, he'll go ahead and just weed out who he needs and who he doesn't and stuff like that, and then on to the championships. But I don't know. Yeah, yeah. For COVID. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That's the winning method, Well, I hope he does get another ring. I don't know if he'll get the 6, but I don't know. It would be cool. But yeah, man. Let's see. On a podcast. Trying to appreciate also if you want to follow us, there's our social media in the back. There's Mr. Jaxn's fishing page in the back, and then there's my Facebook page, Mike Terry. Also, I'm on Instagram Live not Instagram Live, but Instagram at Mike Terry7. And Mr. Jaxn's Instagram is Mr. Jaxn1 right there on the screen right there. Our Cash App is there. You feel free if you want to, pour into the podcast. We won't be just putting it right in our pockets. We'll get like a little collection plate and put it up here so you can see your money building towards nothing. But you'll see that it's there, that we kept the money. Nah, man, freaking, I don't want to sound corny, man, but it's just been a lot of self-reflecting this year. Just a lot of how can I do this better? What can I grow on? Taking better care of myself, all that kind of stuff. I'm bad at procrastinating, people. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm really bad. Like, my room was dirty since July, and I cleaned it yesterday. I'm gonna be honest. Like, fully cleaned it. Like, no, that doesn't sound flattering. You probably shouldn't say it on the podcast, but it's real. Cleaned the shit yesterday, but I feel accomplished, and no one can take it from me. Yeah, man. Take each day. Be grateful. Comedians, be different, man. Be different. Find your style. You know, hone it. Practice. Hit every mic you're able to hit. You know, just do you, man. Find your style and freaking go in that direction. Stay true to yourself. Stay authentic. You know, try not to be forcing it. Yeah, man. There's only one you. There's only one you, people. Everybody else is taken. So just be you. As weird as you are, just be you. Yeah. There's probably somebody watching this shit laughing like, this nigga felon, ain't he? Like, well, hey, you got to get better somehow. I'm going to watch this, jump back, and be like, all right, I should have had more topics. That's to start off with. But, you know, yeah, man. Shit, talking about other things, man. There's a red wire. This isn't staged. This isn't comedy. I be thinking I still got to adjust to that. Like, you know, when you do stand-up comedy, you can hear the laughs, and you're like, all right, I'm doing all right. But, you know, right now you just pretty much guessing. You're like, I know they laughing in the studio, so I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right there. You know? Shit, man. Got some groceries. All right, got another caller. All right. Appreciate you calling in. This is Mike Terry. Welcome to the No Name Podcast. Who are we speaking to?
Hey, what's going on, Mike? This is KJ Slay in the building.
Oh, what's going on, man? Hey, how you doing,
hey,
brother?
What's up? I'm good. How you doing?
Chilling, man. Happy New Year, too, brother.
Thanks you too. I definitely had to call in after you said there's somebody laughing at this. I've been telling my mom for about the past 15 minutes that niggas love to watch other niggas stumble sometimes.
Yo,
I
word.
just think it's funny.
Word.
Word. I just thought it was funny.
Word.
Nah, but it's dope that I definitely support you, man. Especially, you know, you doing it by yourself. I definitely like that, man. That's actually inspiration for me.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you got a podcast also, right?
I haven't started mine yet. That's why I'm inspired by you, because you are doing it by yourself. And a lot of people have been telling me that I can do it by myself.
Oh yeah,
so I definitely respect it a lot.
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, it's possible. It's just, you know what I mean? You go through the adjustment, you learn what style works for you, and you just go in that direction, man. But I appreciate it, man. I hope
sure.
yeah. Keep me posted, man, about, you know, when you'll be shooting it, so I can watch it and I can support, you know. But
I will, most definitely.
You got any big plans for the day, New Year's Eve?
I'm gonna get fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay. It's gonna chill out. That's
definitely
cool.
Gonna have a couple drinks.
All right.
You know, smoke something.
Right.
And, just enjoy my time, man. That's it. That's really about it. Hopefully it don't rain all day.
Yeah. Hopefully, man.
The sun is out.
Yeah, it's not too bad out, man. What's one positive thing that you can pick out that happened in 2021? What's like one positive thing?
Definitely my family. If I don't have anybody else, sometimes including myself, I do have them.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's the thing. Yeah. Those are the things that matter, man. You strip everything away, having family, having your mind, you know, having who you are, having your integrity. You know what I mean? Those are things that people can't take away from you. You know, so yeah, I definitely feel you on that, man. But I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you calling in. I appreciate the support. You know, I appreciate you. You've always been supportive, man. So let me not prolong you, man. Thanks for calling in, bro. Shout out, K.
All right, man. You have a good one, man. Have a good New Year.
All right, thanks. You too, man. Yeah, man. People call in. Let us know. Plug your businesses also, man. Tell us some positive things that have happened to you this year. 315-925-7262. I got some new clothes this year for Christmas. I think I might have talked about that last week, but I'm still proud about it. You know, I got to try to shop a little bit more, But I don't know. I just be focused on other stuff. Like, I'll be honest, one month or 1 year, whatever. I spent a whole check on food, people. This is the kind of man you're speaking to. I spent a whole check on food one time. Fast food, freaking gas money, you know. So I mean, sometimes you gotta refocus. You gotta, reprioritize and stuff like that. Not like I wasn't paying my bills. It's just at that time I had it like that, you know. Yeah. So that's another thing that's going on, man. Pardon me. What would Jesus do? I just thought about that. Let me it's what you call drowned in drowned in live. I got 10 more I got 10 more minutes. This junk happen again, I'm gonna be more prepared, man. Freaking man. Chase your purpose, people. Pursue your purpose. If you know what it is, if you don't, I remember I had somebody tell me a way to live a happy life, a purpose-filled life is find out something that you love to do, that you would do for free, and find a way to get paid for it. That's a way to that's how you find your purpose and stuff like that. So I would encourage anybody to take that method, do some think about that stuff. What do I love to do? You know what I mean? Is it caring for kids? Is it, cleaning? Is it cooking? Is it talking to people? Is it encouraging people? Hey, maybe you could be a motivational speaker. Who knows? You know what I mean? But, you gotta think about that kind of stuff, especially if you hate your job. I have freaking stories about security. You see, stories that I could tell. I don't know. I've seen some. I don't know. One time, I don't know. You freaking thing about security. Weird shit happens, and then they call you. And then you're supposed to be like stone faced, like you're not reacting to it too. I don't know. I remember one time somebody tried to. I don't know if I can freaking reference the DMV. I think there's a lady who tried to freaking pepper spray one of the clerks at the DMV and stuff like that. It was some kind of altercation. It's a lot of screaming, and then I just had to escort the lady out. I don't know. It's trying not to talk about things I can't talk about, but it's not happening again. I don't know. All right. I'm trying not to make this unbearable for the last 8 minutes. But shit, what else is there to talk about? It's a new year, new opportunities. I'm gonna try to hit some more open mics this year. Try to find some new ones. Write more, jokes, stuff like that. Write more topics. Personal growth, man. That's like my main thing, just growing as a person, Well, shit, I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all have y'all have any plans today for New Year's? No. I feel like COVID has shut everybody's plans down. Like, to be honest, been there, done that.
A lot of stores are not opening up New Year's. I know.
Oh, okay.
Fauci was saying that you shouldn't have any large groups. So
Okay.
We should skip this New Year.
Yeah. No large groups.
That's what the CDC is saying.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Times Square. Yeah.
Good because it ain't cold as hell.
Right. It's a warmer year.
Trust me, man. It ain't as pleasant as people think.
Yeah. I got you, man.
At least not for women because, man, we can just go behind a car somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
That's what people
Freaking empty out.
But the women, remember, that girl waiting
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For those who can't hear, you're talking about New Year's, how they've been there, they've done that. But I don't know, man. A lot of people, it seems like, staying inside is the best choice right now with everything that's going on. Watch the ball drop from the house. Call family, let them know that you love them. You know what I mean? Hey, we made it another year. And remember, that is an accomplishment. There's a list of people who didn't make it to this very moment. So making it this year and saying thank you to whoever you believe in, it matters. It means something.
Now you staying in or you got plans?
Yeah, I'm staying in. I thought about doing some Lyft or some Uber, but I might be second guessing it now. I might, even though I clean the car and all that. But
I ain't thinking about Lyft and Uber. Yeah, it'd be busy. It should be busy.
Because I was thinking I could get some people from the bar. You know, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But you know, when I do it, I got to make sure it's worthwhile. I gotta,
I be worried about people, man, getting sick. Yeah. I ain't cleaning that shit out.
Because now I got like a little thing of Lysol, and when they leave, I'll spray whatever they touch. I'll spray the air and have like the vent going, stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's another way to get out there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I do remember no, positive stuff. I know
Mike was saying earlier. I'm grateful every time I wake up.
Yeah.
Mike said, I get it, man. I have an autistic son for people who don't know. So, you know, I'm reminded all the time, man. So I get it. You know, we're all different. And a lot of us don't have what other people have.
Yeah.
So just to be able to wake up, man, talk, you know, do things that other people cannot do, I'm grateful.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Right.
Yeah. I feel you, man. That's why I try to make it a habit, man. Just am I taking anything for granted right now? And then I try to thank God for that.
Complaining about the little things, man. Sometimes we don't sit back and see what other people are going through because we think it's just us.
Yeah.
And it's like, nope. You know, no matter what you're going through, there's always somebody else, man, that's going through more than you.
Yeah.
So you just gotta see, you know, if they can keep it pushing, then you can do the same thing.
Yeah, man.
You have your good days, your bad days. You got to be able to accept them both.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's true, man. That's true stuff right there. I don't have a Coach Jaxn segment. That's his segment. So usually, like at the end, we'll do like something about, or he'll do something about sports. I haven't really been paying attention to basketball. I've been in my own world, to be honest. Sometimes I might shut the TV off. I might. That's me. Not all the time, but I thought about doing it. But sometimes it is good to just get some quiet, refocus and stuff like that. Think about, what you need to think about. But to people out in Buffalo, shout out Buffalo, shout out Binghamton comedy scene, Ithaca, Utica. Who am I missing? Albany, Auburn. Shout out Saratoga Springs. Shout out I think that might be Binghamton, Ithaca, Utica, Rochester. That's one. Albany, Auburn. Shout out all the upstate New York comedy scenes. Keep doing it. Keep pursuing it, y'all. Stay strong. Stay safe out here. Keep pressing forward. To everybody else listening, you made it. You made it. It's not 11:59, but look, man, you made it today. That's an accomplishment, man. Please don't take that for granted. People wanting to do stuff, waiting for things to be perfect. Sometimes it ain't gonna be perfect. Sometimes you got to take that step. So stay encouraged. Be different. Stay true to who you are. 2 more minutes. Let me think of some other stuff to say. Yeah, shout out Ken, Mike. Appreciate you guys. Shout out Jackie. Shout out the whole C2C Indie Radio family. Shout out Boo Nitty for calling in. Appreciate everybody who called in. Yeah, man. This is another way. This is another part of growing as a person. Learning what you can do better. So this is it's not the most flattering part of the journey, but it is part of the journey. So you got to have these moments so you can grow and expand and do better. So appreciate everybody who listened. Appreciate everybody who called in, whether you streamed on Facebook, whether it's YouTube, however you tuned in today. I appreciate it. I hope my co-host gets well. Yeah, man. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. You're doing a great job. Stay positive, stay optimistic, stay thankful, stay grateful. Yeah, people. I'm sorry that this it's a little quiet, but I appreciate everybody who's listening. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry, but thank you. I appreciate everybody who's who called in, everybody who's watching. Yada yada yada. I'm Mike Terry, and we'll be here next week, 1 p.m. on C2C Indie Radio. I'm Mike Terry, and we're out.